The untold truth about Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar is far more profound than what history textbooks reveal. Born on April 14, 1891, into a Dalit family in Mahau, central India, Ambedkar's journey from social outcast to the architect of modern India remains one of history's most remarkable yet underappreciated stories. As a child, he experienced the brutal reality of untouchability, forced to sit separately in school, denied water from public wells, and prohibited from entering temples. These early experiences of discrimination didn't break him. They forged his resolve to dismantle the caste system that had oppressed his people for thousands of years. What many don't know is that Ambedkar was perhaps India's most educated leader of his time. After becoming one of the first Dalits to complete high school, he earned scholarships that took him to Columbia University and the London School of Economics. He amassed an astonishing 9 degrees, including multiple doctorates in economics, political science, and law. While studying abroad, he experienced equality for the first time. Professors treated him with respect, and he could drink from the same water fountains as everyone else. This stark contrast to his life in India strengthened his determination to fight for equality. Upon returning to India, Ambedkar faced a painful reality. Despite his world-class education, he was still considered untouchable. Hotels refused him rooms, and even progressive leaders kept their distance. Yet he persisted. In 1927, he led the Mahad Satyagraha, where thousands of Dalits drank water from a public tank, symbolically challenging caste restrictions. The upper castes responded by purifying the tank with cow dung, revealing how deeply entrenched caste prejudice remained. What's rarely discussed is Ambedkar's complex relationship with Mahatma Gandhi. While both fought for India's independence, they fundamentally disagreed on how to address caste inequality. Gandhi believed in reforming the caste system from within, calling Dalits Harijans, or children of God. Ambedkar rejected this patronizing approach, demanding instead the complete annihilation of caste. Their famous clash at the Round Table Conference in 1931 revealed this ideological divide. When Gandhi fasted to protest separate electorates for Dalits, Ambedkar reluctantly compromised to save Gandhi's life, signing the Pune Pact, a decision he later regretted. Perhaps Ambedkar's greatest achievement was drafting India's constitution, a revolutionary document that abolished untouchability and established equal rights for all citizens. As India's first law minister, he worked tirelessly, often 18 hours a day, to create a legal framework for a more just society. The Constitution he crafted was not just a legal document, but a social manifesto aimed at transforming Indian society. Yet few know that during the constitutional debates, he faced constant opposition from conservative elements who resisted his progressive vision. Ambedkar's personal life was marked by tragedy. His first wife, Ramabai, died young after years of poor health. His second marriage to Dr. Savita Ambedkar faced social ostracism because she was a Brahmin and he a Dalit. Throughout his life, he battled serious health issues, including diabetes and neuropathy, often working through excruciating pain. These personal struggles rarely make it into the official narratives. In 1956, in one of his most controversial acts, Ambedkar converted to Buddhism, along with 500,000 followers. This mass conversion was his final rejection of Hinduism, which he believed could never truly reform to eliminate caste. Just weeks after this historic event, on December 6, 1956, he died in his sleep at his Delhi home, leaving behind an unfinished manuscript titled The Buddha and His Dhamma. What's often overlooked is how Ambedkar's vision extended far beyond caste. He was a pioneering advocate for women's rights, labor reforms, and economic justice. His writings on gender equality were revolutionary for their time. He resigned from Nehru's cabinet over the Hindu Code Bill controversy, which sought to give women inheritance rights, a reform too radical for many of his contemporaries. Today, while Ambedkar's statues stand across India, his radical vision remains largely unfulfilled. Caste discrimination persists, with Dalits still facing violence and exclusion. His intellectual legacy, thousands of pages of writings on economics, religion, and social justice, remains understudied compared to other Indian leaders. The true measure of Ambedkar's greatness lies not just in his personal achievements, but in how he transformed the consciousness of millions of oppressed Indians. He gave them not just legal rights, but dignity and self-respect. As he famously said, "I was born a Hindu, but I will not die a Hindu." His life reminds us that true freedom requires not just political independence, but social revolution. Ambedkar's story isn't just Indian history, it's a universal testament to human dignity and the power of education to overcome seemingly insurmountable barriers.